What's up? What's up? What's up? Welcome back to another episode of Carissa D. Conquering Chaos, okay? First, please make sure you like this video, share this video if you care, and subscribe to Carissa D. Conquering Chaos. So, another episode from my car because this is where I feel most comfortable most of the time. Even though I'm at home alone, somehow I just still feel most comfortable in my car with nobody around and nobody else can really hear me. So, here I am. But today, I just want to talk about all y'all damn crabs in a barrel. All y'all crabs in a barrel. You Negroes just can't get enough of seeing another black person fall down. Why are y'all like this? Why are y'all like this? Come on, y'all. We have got to do better. As a people, as a community, we have got to stay on code, okay? Why is it so hard for y'all? Why can y'all not stay on code? Regardless of what the situation is, you can respectfully disagree with your peer, your neighbor, your brother, your sister, and still have their back and disagree with their behaviors or their actions. Why is that so hard for you guys? Why do you guys revel and rejoice when seeing another black person face adversity? I just find that truly demented. You guys really need to check yourself. Like, as a whole, black community, what are we doing to each other? What are we doing? How are we building a nation and creating stability for our children and our future grandchildren and the generations to come when we sit here and we rejoice and jump up and down and make video after video after video just so elated to see a black woman lose? What's wrong with y'all? And for the most part, it's been black man after black man after black man who has had multiple hour live sessions, just multiple hours, just 3, 4, 5 hours at a time, talking trash about a black woman. I'm sorry. I can compartmentalize information. I can differentiate facts from fiction and entertainment from reality, journalism from blogging. I think a lot of you all have gotten it twisted. Sometimes there can be a gray area there, but those who report the news with journalistic integrity tend to show you how much integrity they have with their research, with their facts. They show you where they get their information from. Tasha K was never that kind of blogger. She never once showed you her receipts. She would tell you about the receipts. She would, flash things up on the screen, but very rarely did you see actual verified receipts, okay? Most of the things that she said was conjecture, speculation, period. So nonetheless, I digress for a moment because the case was lost before it got to court. It should have never went to court. Had she had effective legal assistance, she would have been given better counsel. So I question how the fuck she even got involved with these so-called attorneys. I can't even call them attorneys, lawyers, they attorneys, okay? Attorneys. People who will run to anything. They saw that she was someone that was on the rise and they looked for a payday. So either way, the lawyers get paid. Whether she wins or loses, the lawyers still get paid in the end. So in the end, at the end of the day, the lawyers are who won this case, okay? Because the celebrity involved doesn't need the money. She's not going to shut Tasha K up. Tasha K will continue to talk. Tasha K will use other mediums to disseminate information. That's why you saw her starting to change her platform and set up her website and go to Patreon and do all these other things and do more interviews because she knew that this was coming. I just don't understand how your lawyers didn't see it. What type of... who pointed you in the direction of those fake attorneys? That's what I want to know. Where did you get these elementary school people from? Where? Where did you find them? Who vouched for them? Who told you, go use that lady right there? Somebody sending you a cease and desist, contact this criminal family attorney who does not handle entertainment law to help you out. I'm just curious. Who told you to do that? Because I don't understand. People who aren't law students understood that this case should have never went to trial. It shouldn't have. Should never went. A half-ass attorney would have told you and given you proper guidance so that it didn't get that far. So, I mean, we've heard enough about that, okay? It is what it is. You know, the woman is going to bounce back. She'll recover. She'll be okay. You know, the punitive damages may hurt, but a lesson will be learned, because this game of life is nothing more than a lesson. Every day you learn your lessons. And I think the biggest lesson that Tasha K has learned is how to know when to hold them and know when to fold them, okay? All money ain't good money, okay? Sometimes it's better to take the least traveled path than the road that's already paved, okay? There were other YouTubers who have done this. Let's not forget, before Tasha K became obsessed with this person that she just lost to, she did a whole expose on Steve Harvey, okay? And in today's time, those videos are gone, okay? 2022, all of those videos with Essie Berry, the crackhead that she got all this information from about Steve Harvey's ex-wives, all those videos are gone, okay? She did a very long, in-depth expose, okay? So she knew how to handle this situation. She chose wrong, okay? She let her ego get the best of her, okay? So the lesson in this, to conquer this chaos, is stop getting in your own way, okay? A lot of times we are our own worst enemy. We allow our feelings, our emotions, and our mouths to lead us into situations that our bank accounts, hands, and feet cannot get us out of, okay? So it's unfortunate for Tasha, but I think what's far more unfortunate is the level of hate and vitriol in these YouTube streets to see a black woman lose. And what's even funnier is that most of you niggas wouldn't even be able to say what you're saying had it not been for Tasha, okay? So instead of sitting here rejoicing and being happy that she lost, y'all niggas need to be thanking her. You black men that are out here rejoicing and seeing this woman lose, okay? I will never, ever rejoice and be happy to see a black woman lose. I'm sorry, regardless of it. No, I don't know her personally. No, she's not my friend. No, she don't pay my bills. But at the end of the day, she's still another black woman, regardless of the information that she puts out there and the celebrities that she drags, because at the end of the day, it's all entertainment. It is entertainment. And if you can't look at this woman and listen to what she's saying and tell that it is all lies, innuendo, and shtick. Have you ever heard of Andrew Dice Clay? Have you ever heard of comedians? They lie. And people laugh at them. So I don't believe what Tasha K was doing was anything different than that. She just wasn't smart about how she decimated that information. She could have taken multiple safeguards to protect herself, and she chose not to. So therefore, you got to deal with those consequences. And on top of that, I hope that you learn a lesson. I hope that you move smarter in the future, because one thing I truly believe in is you work smarter, not harder. So working smarter may mean that it may take a couple more months or even a couple years to build your platform, but you will have integrity. You will have people who trust you. And I think that's more valuable than making a whole lot of money in a short amount of time and then losing it all over something stupid that you could have avoided. So that's my take on things. But it really saddens me that I have just watched and seen hours and hours and hours of black men just elated over this. Over something that was pretty predictable. Like, it was predictable. This was absolutely predictable of what the outcome was going to be. The only thing that's pretty much unpredictable is the punitive damages. We already knew what was going to happen, and I think it's going to be even funnier when Cardi gets all this money and then donates it, because Tasha's not going to pay no lump sum. She's going to be making payments for this civil judgment. So I think she'll go on with her life. She'll continue to make videos, and she will transfer information to the public in a different way. But I think it's you black men that are out here bigging yourself up for seeing this woman fall down. You're no different. You're actually no better. You really aren't. All of y'all motherfuckers are bullies. You're all bullies. In this case, the rich bully won. Okay? The rich bully with the most money and the most expensive lawyers who could turn on Karen Tears for an all-white jury won this case. Period, point blank. This is nothing new under the sun. Nothing new under the sun. And call me what you like, but I don't even care. I'm for black people, okay? I'm for black people elevating, uplifting, and succeeding. And stepping on whoever they got to get there, period. I mean, in business, in order to be successful in business, whether you are an entrepreneur or you are in corporate America, you're going to piss people off. You're going to make people mad. People are not going to agree with your decisions. That is the only way you will be able to elevate. You cannot appease everyone to get to a higher level. If you are constantly pleasing people, you will stay stuck. Okay? And it's unfortunate, but I think that the book that Tasha has played from, I mean, the book that she has taken a cue from is one that's going to leave her living a very isolated life. Like she said, she doesn't have any friends. She's not going to have many. Probably those that were close with her in life before she got on her platform. But if you want to elevate and you want to be the best of the best and the richest of the rich, everybody can't be on the same level as you. Everybody is not going to understand that. Everyone is not going to understand that drive, that ambition, that will to want to succeed. So you are going to step on a lot of heads. You're going to hurt a lot of feelings, and you're going to lose a lot of people. It is what it is. It happens. So I don't wish the worst on Tasha K. I don't wish the worst on Cardi. Because how horrible is it to speak ill of people who are doing their jobs? I mean, at the end of the day, the lady was trying to get a check, and she could have been smarter about it. She could have made better decisions. But she chose to go balls to the wall. And that's what happens when you go balls to the wall and you ignore all advice. You ignore common sense. And you allow your feelings and emotions to dictate your actions. So, much like you men on YouTube, I think we need to be less emotional and more logical. I try to live my life off of logic and make logical, rational decisions, not fly-by-night decisions that are going to ultimately negatively affect the rest of your life. So I think Miss Kibi's learned a valuable lesson, and I hope that she moves forward in a more positive manner. I hope that she moves forward with the lessons learned in the situation. And she doesn't feel the need to put herself in the situation again. It just, for me, the whole thing was stupid. It's ignorant. It's a waste of money. It's definitely a waste of time. It's a waste of the court's time. It's a waste of the judge's time. It's a waste of taxpayer resources. It was a waste of all these YouTube hours. I mean, tons of hours on YouTube of people talking about this, having people call in, showing old videos. Like, it's just ad nauseum. At this point, I'm tired of hearing about it. I'm tired of talking about it. I'd rather talk about you niggas who find joy in it. What's wrong with y'all? I want to analyze you mofos. Why are you so happy? Why are you so happy? How does it elevate you when this woman loses? How is that elevating you? How is that making your brand bigger? How is that making your channel more popular? How is that gaining you more followers? Are you able to put out more videos because she's gone? Like, do you think you're going to be gaining her followers because she's not currently dropping videos? I don't know. I just don't understand. Why are you niggas so happy? Why are y'all so exhilarated over this? Something is wrong with y'all. And you really should check yourself. You really should evaluate why you find so much joy in this. Why? Ask yourself, what do I gain by watching and reveling and rejoicing in someone else's downfall? How does that make me a better person? How does it make me better to see you worse off? Food for thought.